Okay guys, it's me Imad. So today in this video tutorial we will learn about how to use or how to simulate a DHT11 temperature humidity sensor with that of Arduino Uno. The simulator which we are using is the simulide 1.1.0. So in order to do our simulation, first of all we have to go and search for our Arduino Uno. So here it is, click on it and drag it out. Click on zoom to fit so that we can see it properly, like this. Now after this has been done, the next thing is to search for our DHT11 sensor. So where is our DHT11 sensor? Okay, we have to go for DHT11 sensor. So here we got our sensor section. So we can go and we can drag it out. Now double click on it and select DHT11. Okay, now we just have one functional pin of the DHT11 sensor. So we can connect it with the pin number, what's called as the pin number 8. Or we can do one more thing. We can right click on the Arduino. We can click on horizontal flip like this. So now we can connect it with the pin number 8. Okay, and we can put it like this. Okay, like this. So now our circuit part has been done. We have connected it with the pin number 8. Now we will go towards our Arduino compiler. So this is our Arduino compiler. We can go to file, we can click on new text, new sketch. And here we will get our new sketch. Okay, so you can see that there are two functions, void setup and void loop. Void setup just executes for one time, while void loop executes again and again. So now we will try to do our programming here. So here we will write hash include dht.h. So now what is this? This is our measure library. On the top we have to declare this library because we have all sort of function available inside this. After this has been done, we will go for our programming pin. Okay, we can give a specific name to our pin to which our sensor has been attached. So we will write hdefine out pin 8. So what is meant by this? That wherever we will write out pin, it corresponds to pin number 8. Now we can say that we have given a name to the pin number 8, which is out pin. You can write any other name of your own choice. After this has been done, we will write DHT. What is this now? DHT is our main class or library. And we have written DHT. So this is actually the object of that measure class. And why we have declared this object? Why we have written there? Because we want to fetch certain functions from this main class. And for fetching of these functions, we need this object. Okay? So we have to declare this out. In void setup, we will initialize our serial communication, that is serial.begin 9600. So it is the baud rate because we want to observe our data on serial monitor. So in while loop we will write int read underscore data, read underscore data is equal to dht.read11, dht.read11. Okay, and out pin. In the bracket we need to write out pin. Now why we have written this thing? Now DHT is the object, dot operator is the fetching operator, and read11 is the function inside that lies inside this main DHT library. Okay, and out pin is the pin number to which our sensor has been attached. Okay, so now what we need to do more? Now after the reading has been done, our data will be given to this read_data variable, and after this is done, we will write one more thing, that float temp is equal to DHT.temperature. DHT.temperature. Now again this will get the temperature and store it in the temp variable. And what about humidity? The same thing, float humi. Humi is the name of the variable, and variables are just our names in which we can store certain data. So here we will write humidity. So DHT.humidity. So now we can run it out. Oh, okay, we have to go and temperature. Okay, it's not temperature, it's like this, temperature. Done compiling. Okay, now we will write serial.println temperature is equal to or colon, and here serial.print, because we have written the these commas, inverted commas, so temperature will be written. .println will just print the temperature word on the serial monitor, and then after we need the value of the temperature, then we write temp, and then we will go for our humidity. Okay, so here we will write humidity, and here we will write humi, and after this has been done, we will write delay of 2000, a 2000 delay after every reading. So here we will run it out. Now this has been done. We will go, and here you can see there is a link which is having .hex file link. Okay, so we can copy it out, press Ctrl C. We will go to our circuit, go to properties of Mega 328, here in firmware, press enter, and we got our firmware loaded because we have pasted our hex file link here. Okay, and one more thing, that we need one resistor, have one pull-up resistor. Okay, so we will go and we will write resistor. This is our resistor. We can go and okay, let me see what will happen. We can rotate it clockwise. We can connect one with the data pin. We can change its value to 10K. Okay, and we will give a fixed voltage. Okay, fixed voltage here, like this, and we can press this. Now we will, okay, one more thing, that if we want to observe serial data, so we will write serial terminal, because we want to observe our data. So how we can go for it? Okay, so this and this and this, straight away to this. Okay, we can place a resistor here like this, horizontal flap like this. Okay, wait, let me see it properly. Now we run it out. We can open it. Okay, now it is just displaying humidity and temperature with great success. So hopefully you got the concept that how we can display the temperature and humidity values with the help of DHT11 sensor and Arduino Uno. So thanks for visiting our channel and don't forget to subscribe.